My beloved child. Do you know that every time you whisper a prayer, even when it's silent, even when it's just a sigh, I hear you? Every cry of your heart echoes in my presence. I see you. I feel your longing. And I want you to know, I am not distant. I am right here. When life feels uncertain, when the road ahead seems unclear, do not fear. I am guiding you through every season, not from afar, but side by side. I walk with you in the valley. I stand beside you on the mountaintop. My love is not temporary like the world's distractions. It is eternal, unshakable, and forever yours. You don't need to earn it. You never could. And the best part? You don't have to. My love is freely given. Unconditional. Complete. You are never alone, not for a second. Even when doubt clouds your vision or you feel overwhelmed by pain, I am holding you. Whispering hope into your spirit. I'm working behind the scenes, aligning every detail of your life with my plan. Even the things that seem delayed or denied are not forgotten. My timing is perfect. My promises never fail. So take a deep breath, child. Rest in me. When you're tired, let me be your strength. When fear grips your heart, let me be your refuge. When the path looks dark, remember, I am the light. I am making a way where there seems to be none. Let my words settle deep into your soul. You are loved. You are seen. You are chosen. No battle is too great, no burden too heavy, that I cannot carry with you. You are my precious creation, and I take delight in walking every step of this journey with you. Look up, fix your eyes on me. For I am not just your God, I am your Father, your shelter, your peace. You asked for a sign, this message is it. Let faith rise again. Let hope awaken. I have never left you, and I never will. So now, dear child, hold tight to hope. I am preparing a future for you, not one of despair, but of restoration and joy. What you have walked through was never wasted. The tears, the waiting, the silent nights, I've seen them all. And in every moment, I've been shaping you. Forming resilience in your soul, building a foundation that cannot be shaken. Though it may seem like little is changing on the surface, deep roots are growing beneath. Every prayer you've whispered in the dark, I've held close to my heart. I am weaving something sacred, a tapestry of grace, where your trials become testimonies, and your setbacks turn into divine setups for blessing. You've been strong for so long. You've carried burdens no one else could see. But you don't have to carry them alone anymore. Let me take what's heavy. Let me breathe peace into those restless corners of your heart. You were never meant to walk this path by your own strength. Draw near to me. Not just in crisis, but in the quiet. Not just with requests, but with your presence. I delight in spending time with you, in those gentle, unhurried moments where your soul finds rest and your heart can finally exhale. You are safe here. You are seen fully, and loved endlessly. Trust is not always easy, I know. Especially when the past left wounds. But I am not like those who disappointed you. I do not turn away. I do not forget. I do not change. When the world grows loud and chaotic, my voice is still and steady. A whisper of calm in the storm. And if you lean into it, you'll find your direction again. Child, I'm not asking for perfection, only honesty. Come as you are. Bring the doubt. Bring the questions. Bring the hope you barely dare to hold. I will meet you in that vulnerable place, not with condemnation, but with compassion. With purpose. With power. And when you look back one day, you will see, I was there all along. Not just in the victories, but in every step that brought you to them. Keep your heart open. Keep your spirit ready. Because what comes next is greater than anything you've imagined. I've written promises over your life, and not a single one will fail. Trust me. I'm just getting started. Now, walk forward with a quiet confidence, not in your own strength, but in the certainty that I have gone before you. The road ahead may still wind through valleys and rise over hills, but every turn has been carefully mapped by my hand. I have cleared the way of unseen dangers, and where the path feels narrow, I have widened it with grace. I know you've wondered if you missed the moment. If perhaps you made too many mistakes or took too many wrong turns. But hear me clearly, nothing can derail what I have destined for you when your heart returns to me. I do not withhold second chances. I specialize in redemption. In fact, I take what was broken and craft something entirely new, something that shines brighter because of what it overcame. Do not let past voices echo louder than my promise. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. What others dismissed, I have chosen. Where they saw failure, I see unfolding glory. And where you see delay, I see preparation, the slow, sacred process of refining gold in fire. If you could glimpse what I'm building behind the scenes, your heart would leap with hope. I am orchestrating details beyond your sight, moving people, shifting circumstances, opening doors that seemed sealed shut. And I am doing it all for your good. Not because you earned it, but because I love you with a love that does not change with seasons or stumble when storms arrive. I invite you, again, to be still. Stillness is not weakness, it's where trust grows strongest. In the quiet, I speak in ways the noise of the world could never understand. There, in the silence, your spirit becomes attuned to my heartbeat, and you begin to discern what truly matters. Peace takes root not in ease, but in proximity to me. So let go of the frantic striving. You don't need to prove your worth, it was never in question. You were always valuable. Always worthy of love. What I have placed inside you, your gifts, your compassion, your courage, was by design. I shaped you for impact, not insignificance. Each day, I offer you the invitation again, walk with me. Not ahead, not behind, beside me. We will journey together, step by step, moment by moment. There's no need to rush. Your pace is not too slow when it's aligned with my will. Lift your head, beloved. The horizon is glowing with promise, and your story is still being written, by the author who never makes a mistake. As you continue to walk this path beside me, allow your soul to unclench from the grip of yesterday. I see how some memories linger like shadows, how certain disappointments still echo through your thoughts. But today, I invite you into a deeper release, not just of burdens, but of the belief that you must carry them forever. Let me be the one who restores what was broken. The joy you buried, the trust you once gave so freely, the dreams you've quietly tucked away, they are not beyond recovery. Nothing that has slipped through your hands is beyond my reach. I specialize in the unseen, in bringing beauty from ashes, in breathing life back into what felt lifeless. You are not meant to live stuck in survival mode. I created you for abundance, not only in what you possess, but in peace, in courage, in spiritual vitality. My restoration is not a mere return to what was, it is a transformation into something greater than what you thought possible. I do not repeat. I renew. Even when it seems the damage runs too deep or the time has passed, my power moves beyond human logic. I do not operate on deadlines. My calendar is marked with moments of mercy, and today is one of them. You have permission to hope again. Not a timid, reserved hope, but bold, expectant, and rooted in the truth that I am still working all things together for your good. Breathe in my promise, I will restore. Not just the years that pain consumed, but the confidence that was lost in the process. I will return your voice, strong, clear, unwavering. I will mend your heart, not as it was, but stronger, softer, wiser. I will build you again, not from weakness, but from grace upon grace. And while the world may demand quick fixes and flashy progress, my work in you is deep and lasting. Do not despise slow healing. It is sacred. It is thorough. It anchors you in compassion and teaches your heart to recognize my hand in the quiet and the ordinary. You've looked around and seen others rising while you remained still, wondering if you were being overlooked. But I was never ignoring you, I was setting the foundation. One that can hold the weight of the blessings I'm bringing your way. So, don't rush ahead. Walk steadily. Trust deeply. And most of all, stay close. I have not just restoration in store, I have resurrection. You thought it was over, but I've only just begun. Watch what I will do when you surrender fully. This is the season of rebuilding, of reclaiming what was lost and receiving what I've always intended for you to have. Let hope rise again, not as a whisper, but as a roar. Now that restoration has begun, it's time to awaken the calling I placed inside you long ago. This isn't about being impressive to the world or reaching for recognition. It's about fulfilling a divine purpose that was carefully written into your being before your first breath. You were never an accident. Every part of your journey, the highs, the heartbreaks, the moments no one saw, has prepared you for what comes next. Don't underestimate the weight of your existence. You carry something holy. Within you is a light uniquely designed to touch others in ways only your life can. The trials you've endured were never meant to crush you, they were tools I used to shape your compassion, your discernment, your resilience. You may still question if you're ready. But readiness, in my eyes, isn't perfection. It's willingness. It's the posture of a heart that says, "Here I am, Lord. Send me." And child, I see that in you. You don't need a flawless past to walk in sacred authority. You simply need to believe that I, the one who calls you, will equip you. Every gift you've been given, every lesson carved into your soul, now has a place. There are people waiting on the other side of your obedience, individuals who need your story, your words, your prayers, even your presence. The way you forgive. The way you show kindness. The way you keep going even when things are unclear, that speaks louder than you know. I have not called you to be a copy of someone else. Do not look sideways, comparing your pace or your platform. You were made to reflect me in a way that only you can. Your voice has a tone that echoes with heaven. Your steps, even the uncertain ones, are ordered by me. Walk boldly. Even if you don't feel ready, I go with you. And when the enemy whispers that you're too broken, too late, too ordinary, remember who I am. I am the God who takes shepherds and makes them kings. Who turns fishermen into messengers. Who chooses the quiet, overlooked heart and makes it a vessel of glory. I do not need polished resumes, I move through surrendered hearts. So rise, not with arrogance, but with quiet confidence. I have affirmed you. I have anointed you. What I've spoken over you will not return void. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine appointment. You are here, now, for a reason. Heaven's timing is perfect, and my spirit is moving within you. Say yes again, not out of fear, but out of faith. Because what I'm about to do through you will reach farther than you imagined and bless more lives than you'll ever realize. And as you move forward, let this truth echo in your spirit, you were chosen for this.